I think he's Sap Sipper. I'm clicking it. Oh, he barely lives. Yeah. I think he's Sap Zipper. Alright, howdy ho neighborinos. We're here today for week 3 of the BBR, taking on our good pal Trexo and his team, whose name escapes me. However, you can see our matchup on the screen. It is correct this time. Go me. We got the cat, we got the Tusk, Rotom Heat, Terra, Steel Scizor, Vaporeon, Gardevoir, Staraptor, Ditto, Dragalge, Terra Fighting, Mismag, and Pikachu. Pikachu, I'm sorry buddy, you're getting benched this time. I had high hopes for you last week, but alas. Now Trexo, he only has 9 Pokemon, so you know these bitches have mad points in them. Flutter Mane, Iron Moth, Iron Hands, fucking Iron Worm. Hey dude, have less iron, alright? What are you recycling from job sites here? Fucking have less iron stuff, you know? And he's got, is that Ting Lu? I don't remember. That's the one nobody likes, so I barely even remember its name. He's got Salamence, he has Azu, Sandaconda, and Houndstone. Houndstone is Terra Fighting. Now, this is a post-game team builder. I had to play this game late. New Year's rocked my shit. We were supposed to play on New Year's Day, and I was dead. I ceased to exist for about 36 hours there for a little while. But, yeah, Terra Fighting Houndstone. There's gonna be a play in the game, which I'll probably edit over it and explain because it's real dumb. I forgot that this isn't PCT. I straight up forgot that this is not Open Terra, so he has to be Terra Fighting Houndstone. There's a play in the game where I was like, oh, if he's Terra Normal here, he just wins. And my dumb, hungover, probably way too sober brain was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Let me just do a dumb play. So you'll see some stuff going down, you know? However, he's got a very scary team. A lot of Paradox Mons and a lot of just offense, plus like a potential Shed Tail, plus potential, just having bulky stuff. He can glare stuff. He can intimidate stuff. He does have he's got some ways to stop setup, and then he's got the Houndstone for the late game. Dude, Ghost Spam with Trexo's team is actually pretty scary. My normal type is a Staraptor, which probably doesn't deal with any of those. You know what I mean? Like Houndstone can probably still 1v1 that, pretty much no problem. And then my dark type is the cat, which doesn't live anyways, you know, like, so we gotta see what we can do about that. Oh my god, I only have 2 minutes left. Scizor, Terra Steel, clear Amulet, so that way we can't be intimidated by that bulky Salamence that I'm pretty sure is coming. Like, it's like, I mean, look at our team and look at bulky Mints. We just have a real tough time. We gotta be faster than it and hit it with a Ice Spinner with Donphan. We gotta like be Scarf and like Moonblast it, or have it for some reason not be able to hit us, and we gotta hit it with a Draco with Dragalge or something. But Technician Bullet Punch absolutely destroys this team once things have been weakened a little bit. We also have CC so that we don't have to switch out, so Ting Lu isn't going to want to take it, the Worm isn't going to want to take it. It does do the most to Iron Hands as well, but we need some chip on that thing first, which is why we have the 4th Mon on there. But for now, Gardevoir with the Choice Scarf, Moonblast, Psychic, Psyshock, Shadow Ball. Pretty standard Scarf set. He's got stuff that doesn't want to deal with this. This revenges pretty much everything on his team, and it also allows us to trace that Sand Rush if he does start a sweeping us. You know what I mean? Then we got Gonfan, Rapid Spin, Close Combat, Earthquake, and Ice Spinner. Great Tusk is the #1 Pokemon in OU right now. Usage-wise, for December, it is the #1 Pokemon. And it makes sense. It wasn't even my first pick, but it does make sense. I like this boy. He's very strong, and hopefully we can use him correctly this time. Next, we have what I was talking about earlier, Pershifu with the Protein Focus Sash. We were actually supposed to just be Overgrow because we're Sash, and I would rather keep my typing. I forgot to change it at the last minute. But Flower Trick, Sucker Punch, Knockoff, and Spikes. We're just going to get up Spikes and try to get some damage off on something. Ditto. Pretty standard Ditto set. Just the no U stopped me from losing to your Sweepers Pokemon. Then we got Leon, which is the only switch-in we have that we even remotely have to fucking Flutter Mane. Gungshot, Draco, Dragontail, Spike. Shoutouts to Pat for this set. Sludge Bomb doesn't do enough because that boy's thick as hell on the special side. So if we start setting up Calm Minds and he has sub or something, we're in trouble. But we do have the Gungshot, so we can always be able to hit it. And that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the battle right about now. Alright, here we are with the battle versus Trexo. I am, once again, dead and sad inside, so no face cam. But he's got the Flutter Mane. We knew that was coming. He's got Iron Hands. He's got Iron Moth. Sandaconda. Azu. And the Houndstone. Okay. Yeah, we just have our designated cat lead here. This feels a bit silly, but I don't remember what his fucking Terra Captain is. So just real quick, let me just make sure. I think it's Houndstone. But just to make sure, that's the paste, not the fucking... I'm pretty sure it's Houndstone. Yes, it is Houndstone. Okay. It is Houndstone, but however, we don't have a dark type, so he probably doesn't even need it. He could just be Ghost. Okay, banger of the day. Mount Diablo by the story so far. Check it out. But we're going to lead. We're going to try to get some spikes up. My trainer card dude looks high as fuck. Goes Flume, which is the Moth. Nice. So I am just going to knock this thing off. Just going to knock this thing off, first of all. It should do a lot. It does, in fact, do a lot. Okay, nice. So Moth is at like 25 with boots knocked off. We kind of ate that, huh? For being a dark type, we kind of ate that. Now, I guess he's got to go Flutter Mane, right? That would make sense. It is nice to have that thing knocked down. That's one more thing that Scizor can now deal with. So we get some chip on Iron Hands. We get some chip on Sandaconda. We're looking pretty neat. Goes Horny on main, which is the Flutter Mane. I could Sucker Punch this, but I think... Let me see here. But we do have a good cat. Look, we do have a good cat. But we can actually go into our Dragougi here. See, if we were Scarf Cat, though... Okay. This is actually potentially unfortunate because I gotta hit Gunshots now. Nice. Okay, we do hit. Thank fuck. We know Flutter has sub S-ball. So we're getting Sludge though, that's nice. I guess he could sub, trying to get us to not have the, to miss a gunk. But I think I just keep throwing off gunks. He does withdraw. Do we see Iron Hands? Do we see... Okay, yeah, we do see this guy. We get the poison. We get 2 and we get the poison. We're having a pretty good day. I was really tempted to throw off a Draco there, but that was not the play. And while we don't die to an Earthquake, it would be cool to continue to have this around, you know? So, I think I'm going to just go Urshifu. And I could click Flower Trick, but I think I'll click Spike. Go back into the cat. He'd get up rocks. I don't know if he would glare. If he does, good on him, but I'd probably just click rocks. He does glare. Noted. Noted. Did we get hit by the sandstorm? I'm gonna get up a spike. This is a little spiky boy. Bubba Gump comes out, which is the Azu. Okay, noted. But, so since this came out on the grass move, I'm gonna assume this is going to be fucking, what's it called? Sap Sipper. So there is a world where he might not be able to touch me, and that would be cool. He does withdraw. Nice. Okay, he is hurt by the spikes. Nice. I think we go hard into Great Tusk. I think we gotta go hard Great Tusk on this. I could also simply stand and click an attack, but I think we just go hard Great Tusk. He does go for that Drain Punch, which does a lot. It's kind of, dude, it kind of does do a lot. I don't think that's choice banded. And his Earthquake switch in is Sandaconda, and I'll take chip on that all day. Okay, Azu comes out actually. We're offensive. That's close, dude. That's close. I think he's Sap Sipper. I'm clicking it. Oh, he barely lives. Yeah. I think he's Sap Sipper. Oh, that's fucking funny. I'm gonna go for the spin here just so we can outspeed stuff. Yeah. So Azu dies to Tusk. This means if he does want to go Sandaconda, he does go Sandy Andy. So he's gonna take spikes. Yeah, it's not worth staying in. I'm going back to the cat. Back to the cat, Samurai Jack. We'll go back to cat just in case he does want to glare, because 2 earthquakes actually might not kill us, so he probably needs to glare again. He does get up his rocks. Good play. He actually didn't bring his Intimidator, which is a little bit unfortunate because I was prepared to have to clear Amulet this motherfucker, you know? He no longer has a switch in to the thing. I'm getting up another spike. I don't give a yuck. I'm getting up another spike. Flume does come out. You blur me out. Oh, piss. We couldn't move. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. I'm gonna go for the sucker. This at least means we're still a dark type. Nice. Moth dies to Meow. So if Flutter Mane comes out, I'm clicking knock off. We don't let it sub up for free. If Sandaconda comes out, you know, we can do that. If Houndstone comes out, he definitely don't want to take a sucker punch, so that's fine with me. And I'm not going Great Tusk this time. I'm just simply going to, if we somehow still outspeed this, which I doubt it. Actually, it's worth it to get damage off for Scizor. Fuck my life. Name BBR and getting paralyzed Sheldon. I mean, name a more, you know, fucking dynamic duo. Now dies to hands. Yikes. So we can go Gonfan now, or we could go Safe Search. But I think we want to use this more. I'm not too worried about the rocks, so I am just going to click Earthquake. We do not die. The Drain Punch doesn't take us out. Let's fucking go. These are some, dude, these are some Gen 9 strong boys right here. These are some Gen 9 strong boys, let me tell ya. We just EQ. Hands goes down to Tusk. He's got Flutter Mane, Sandaconda, and Houndstone left. Houndstone has not hit the field yet. We've got 2 spikes up. Sandaconda is poisoned and at about half health, if I'm not mistaken. Houndstone, different story, but yeah. He's hurt by the spikes. So I could spin here. Or I could just get damage off. I'm gonna just click CC. Maybe we just straight up kill this. Nice. Sandaconda dies to Tusk. But the sand does come. But alas, the sand does come up. Tusk going in, dude. Tusk got 3 kills. Flutter Mane can come out and Shadow Ball us and kill us. Houndstone can come out and pay his last respects to our entire team, which is a joke I've already made, but whatever. We just keep him from subbing. We just keep him from subbing. So that's going to be Tusk going down to Hound. Yeah, we just go Scizor now. Did I say Scizor? I meant fucking Ditto. Lol. Okay. Okay, so we know he has some Terra stuff.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Okay, quick note from an editing Sheldon. In the future, much less hungover and dumb than this current Sheldon. Still pretty dumb, but like much less hungover. So, what you're about to see is me being silly. I know, unheard of. However, I thought the Terra rules were different. This is BBR. This is my third game in BBR. I know the rules. But I thought for some reason it was PCT and it was open Terra captains rather than having to select a type. So I'm going to contemplate a whole bunch of stuff and wonder why he's doing the stuff that he's doing, but he's Terra fighting. That's his Terra captain is Terra fighting. It's terrifying how much I can forget in a game, but that's just, you know what? I feel bad. I shouldn't have. This was a mistake. But yeah, that's why things are about to unfold the way they are. I'm sorry. It's cringe. I'm watching it, dude. I'm watching it, dude. You think you're cringing? I'm watching it back now, and I'm like, oh, I have to upload this. Fuck. But if you want to leave a negative comment and tell me how silly I am, I get it, dude. I understand. You know what? I couldn't even be mad. You know what? I'm gonna leave a negative comment talking about how silly I am. This is out of hand. Golly geez, mister. What are you doing? You know? If I was a betting man, I wonder if he would be Terra normal. I think he might want to be Terra normal. I should double back out. I should double back out the Dragalge. I think he's going to be Terra normal and be immune to the last respects. I think this is probably his plan. So let's go into this. Let's see what he's going to do. He does Terra. Okay, do we see the Terra normal? Do we see Terra normal? Terra fighting. Okay, interesting. He's Terra fighting. Okay. Alright, so we're just throwing away some Flutter Mane answers there, but what are you gonna do, you know? I'm just gonna click it. If he is also Scarf, I guess this could be a speed tie. Oh, he's got Sneak. Okay, so Houndstone dies a Ditto. Does Flutter Mane get Sneak? That is the question. Imagine if switching out and taking rocks twice put us in range of the fucking Sneak. That would suck. That would suck. But I just lost respects again. Yeah, dude. That's game. I didn't think... Okay, y'all understand why I did that, though, right? That was, in hindsight, silly because it didn't work. But in my head, he wins that game if he Terra normals and is immune to the own last respects. And seeing no move other than Ghost moves and Terra Blast made me think, perhaps, he could have been expecting this. I don't remember what the Dark type is on my team. It's the cat. Yeah, I don't know if that's like, dude, I'm not eating the last respects anyways, you know? So, I understand for the Sucker Punch having that, but, I mean, Substitute would also do that. So I think I'm just trying to justify my switch out here, and I think it's fine. We do take the 3-0 win versus Trexo. We take those. We fucking are 2-1, or 1-2 now. We needed a win here. We needed this win, guys. This team has worked perfectly. Thank you so much to Cowpat, my fucking favorite person in the world, for helping me test this team. We, granted, this was like 2 weeks ago, but we did a mock. We kind of crash course tested out, and it was his idea to run Dragalge, and Dragalge hit all his fucking gunk shots, dude. You love to see it. So like and subscribe and do all that bullshit. Check out the rest of the BBR coaches, including Trexo, who was just talking about doing 30 days of battles. So it's like, you know, it's like that Adam Sandler movie, but with Pokemon instead of like tomfoolery and shenanigans. So yeah, see you next time. Peace. All right, bonus track. Right. So first of all, I know I look like shit. It's very early in the morning. I haven't changed out of my sleep/active wear yet. I got shirts with fucking holes in it like Kanye West designed it, you know? But what we're talking about today is I went to a New Year's party last weekend, and it got silly. So it was not a theme party, but it was like the thing kept saying elegant. I guess it's like a Spy X Family joke. I don't know, never seen it. But everyone was supposed to dress nice. So, obviously, dude, I only own band merch. If you can't tell by the fact that just like my surroundings are also just merch, the only shirt I had that doesn't just say like attack or some shit on it is my shirt that I would wear when I do country shit. So it's like that I wore to like the George Strait concert. So it's just a denim shirt with buttons on it. You know, I was like, count it, close enough. I'll look like an asshole and be much less fancy than everybody else. But it's my finest, most country, most denim shirt. So, you know. So I get there. It's our first time being at these people's house. So we get the tour. We're meeting friends. We're meeting family. There's a child there, which was weird. Now, if I'm going to a party, I'm going to get silly, pal. So to be getting silly, 15 feet from an actual child, I was like, when is his bedtime, But we finished the little house tour or whatever, and I'm meeting people, and we go out to the back porch, which is where I'm usually posted up. And I see a guy who's dressed in a nice suit and a monocle, and I think a top hat. Honestly, it did get a little silly, so I might be imagining the top hat, but you don't wear a monocle without a top hat, dude. Hello? So, pretty sure he had a top hat. Pretty sure there was a little bit of Abe in his Lincoln. A little bit of Peaky in his blinders, So, he's out there, and he's talking British. He's being real English, which is, I mean, weird, but also kind of funny, I guess. So, I'm out there, and he's like, oh, nice to meet you, old chap. What is your name? And I was like, actually, I'm pretty sure we met several years ago, like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years ago at a Halloween party. And he's like, I don't believe I've had the pleasure, bruv. I don't think we've been acquainted just yet. And I'm like, dude, were you not at a Halloween party 4 or 5 years ago where we got locked outside? And he's like, oh, indeed, old bruv. Yes, old chap. I do seem to recall a time being stranded out front of a shindig, of a party. Still being just so British. And I was like, yeah, that was me. At the time, I was dressed in my Tangela costume, which you may remember as being pretty cool and pretty fucking hilarious. So it makes sense he wouldn't have seen me. He just saw a man dressed like a fucking Muppet or something, So he's like, he just sees some guy. But I distinctly remember meeting him at that party because we got locked outside. The way it worked was they had like a 3-story house. So there's it's basically 3 separate parties going on. There's a lot going on inside. I step outside for a ciggy. This dude's out there. I don't remember if I had broken my phone or if I just didn't have signal or if it was charging or something. But I remember not being able to get into my phone. And the way it worked was they had that, it's 3 stories, so there's no one just waiting by the door to let people in over the course of the night. So they put on the Facebook invite, this is the code for the door, come on in. So I'm outside, I'm having a ciggy, and I go back inside, and I don't remember the code. I'm fucked up. I don't have the code. I go to my phone, not an option. So I look at my boy over here, I look at fucking Monocle Lewinsky, and I'm like, yo, dude, do you have the code for the door? And he's like, a code for a door? Like some kind of electronical lock? While I simply cannot fathom how one would have such a thing. And I'm like, is he doing a fucking period piece? I was like, dude, we just have to, if you go to the Facebook invite, they put the code on the thing. So if you can just pull it up, I don't have a signal or whatever. So if you just pull it up, we can go back inside. And he's like, I assure you, old chap, I do not have the information that you require. In fact, a cellular telephone is something that I couldn't quite fathom. That's some sort of witchcraft, perhaps some sort of trickery. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, dude. Can you just pull out your fucking phone? I get what you're doing. It is kind of funny. I'll give you that. But can you just help a motherfucker out? And he's like, I simply do not know what you're referring to, bruv. However, if you have a match that I may light my pipe with, I would sure be in appreciation of you. And I was like, I have a lighter. He's like, a lighter? I've never seen such an invention. I had a book of matches from an inn I stayed in. However, it seems that they have gotten wet from the moisture in the air. And I was like, so they didn't have fucking humidity in Britain in the 40s or whatever the fuck you're doing, guy? So he lights his fucking, he's got the pipe and a top hat and a monocle. And I think he just dressed the exact same as he did for the fancy party, for the Halloween party. I think this guy might just have one outfit, and it just so happened to work for both parties. Which I can't talk shit, because I'm dressed like a cowboy, so it makes sense that I'm also just in an outfit that I happen to have. But immediately I saw this dude, and he's like, nope, never met you before. And I had to be like, no, I'm pretty sure you were dressed the exact same, and also were pretending to not know what technology is. And then he was like, it was funny too, because he like kind of dropped the British for a second. He was like, oh yeah, hey, what's up, bro? I remember you. Yeah, fucking, you were the guy with the stuff in the thing. And I was like, God, I fucking hate this guy. Look, I'll admit, that is a funny bit. To be dressed like that, and to be like, I don't know what technology you're... That's pretty funny. However, when we're locked outside and we're drunk, dude, just fucking, you gotta break character once or twice, you know? But, yeah, don't have much today. That's it. Just wanted to talk about that because it's pretty funny to me. And also, I've been practicing my British accent, and we've been practicing that, so... But that's going to be the bonus track. If you watched this far, if you're a real one, dude, and you watched this far, despite me not making my bed and dressing like a homeless man, go ahead and leave the comment down below that lets me know that you watched to this part. Maybe an inside joke, something that I've said that you wanted, that lets me know that you were there. Maybe something involving humidity or Pinky Blinders or being British or whatever, you know. Just leave something so that I know you're cool, you know. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys next week for our week 4 in the BBR. And, yeah, peace.